What up, TV crew? Welcome back to another banger! Okay, so we're back with another drum breakdown. If you're new to my channel with the drum breakdowns, what I do is I see the video for the first time, hopefully, and then I just go through. I react, obviously, but then I also break down some cool things that I see on the fly that maybe as drummers you might not know, or might not do, or might not understand why, or just as general population, you're like, yo, why does this feel good? Or why does this happen? Or whatever the situation is. So enough of me talking. We got the good brother Stanley Randolph. My guy. My guy. Here we go. Church. Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to VF Jams Live. We have some of the best musicians in the world in the house. We got some of the best drummers. We have people hanging out. It's a really amazing vibe. It's all about improvising, collaborating, getting together, and not just drumming, but drumming with people.
Yeah.
And today, drumming with this amazing band, playing a song of his by the BBC, Stanley Randolph, with Sput and Friends. Give it up, let's go. Let's go.
Their animations are really cool. Ooh. Nice.
Well, it's a misty morning. When I wake up beside you.
Wow,
You
she's
got
good.
me earning, yeah. With all the little things you do. You got the love I want, and I
Nice.
need it. You got the magic touch. Well, it's a real thing.
Very cool. Okay, cool. So, real quick, drummers, if you ever feel like you need to like embellish something, and Stanley's really, really good at this. If you feel like you need to embellish something to enhance the music, not because you're bored, but because you want to enhance the music, I encourage you to listen to intricate things such as background vocals, lead vocal. Maybe there's like a melodic line that's kind of touching in. And I'm gonna go back, but the horns had a ba-da-da-ba. And it was very, very subtle, but it took us into the next section. But Stanley caught that, and it was very, very, very cool. I hope this is it.
And I need it. Well, it's a real thing.
See that?
Oh, my loving. It's something about the things you do.
Next section.
Well, look me in my eyes.
Wow.
And give me that honey.
Nice.
Give me your love. Give me your love. I want your love. Baby, come inside tonight. I want honey. Give me your love. Give me your love. I want your love. Got to give me all you got.
Nice.
Give me honey. Give me love. Give me love. I want your love. Baby, won't you be mine tonight? I got honey. Give me your love. Give me love. I want your love.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
it's mesmerizing.
All right, cool. So real quick, man, Stanley is the king of groove, and he's a big preacher of drummers being able to play music, not necessarily to be a good drummer, right? Being a drummer is a whole different thing, but being able to play music with people is a whole different thing. Anyway, I digress. His whole concept is like, I want the music to feel good, and I always talk about this in my drum breakdowns, is as drummers, you need to make sure the music feels good, right? If you're playing with people, your job is to make sure the music feels good. If you can do that, you've won. Just look at all the people in the room, and everyone's here. Yeah, I mean, you got Dev right here, which is arguably one of the, he's gonna go down in history for sure as one of the best drummers of our generation or of all time. But Dev literally has a tambourine in his hand, vibing, right? If you could do that, you won, man. You won.
Oh,
Yeah.
the way you hypnotize me. Well, you got me running for you, baby.
Oh, Joe.
Would you make me feel good inside? Oh,
Next part, okay. Nice. Yeah, he's great. Whoa, in the boots? Yo, him and Kaz are disrespectful in the boots. Ooh. Nice. Okay, so drummers, check out his hi-hat technique. That's one of the things I really, really can recognize when, even if I don't even know, if I can't see the drummer, if I can hear the drummer, I can always tell how they're playing. And Stanley has a very distinctive sound when he plays. He plays in I don't have a stick around here, but he plays in the meatier part of the stick, right? And it gives the hi-hat and cymbals a different texture and tone. And he plays very flat stick when he goes around his toms as well. He has a very distinct tone, and it's intentional what he does. So check it out as he's playing. It's a very, very flat approach here.
Baby, won't you be mine tonight? I got
Oh yeah. See, stick is more here, right? Yes, bud. You see that? Woo! See?
got to do it now. Come on, baby. Got to do it now. Got to give me up that Lord.
Here again.
So sweet to me.
Oh, sing
Oh, got to give it to me. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
wow. Tension and release, folks. Tension and release. Building, right? And everyone was so comfortable. She was taking liberties, the vocalist. I'm sorry I don't know her name, but she was taking more liberties. Even the background singer was like, oh, you ain't do this in rehearsal? Yeah, she felt comfy, right? Let's just go back and take note of that. See? Yeah. Then back down. Yeah. This is so nice. Look at the girl in the back. Vibing. Call the horn, look again. See? Hi-hat technique. Woo! Wow. Spain. The whole band. Whole audience. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, so much fun. Woo! Hold up. Yeah. Take a look at it. Oh! Yo, me and the aux player had to sing. Okay. All right, yo. So let's talk about this. I'm definitely gonna go back because I want to catch that again. But Stanley is the king of groove. Don't forget that. But also don't forget this brother got some chops. Okay, and the reason I think Stanley is so good, in my opinion, is that he's figured out a creative way in his own right to merge the two, right? So it feels great. He still has that groove, but he still gives you those licks. Don't get it twisted. Stanley's nice in these streets, right? You don't play for Stevie Wonder for no reason, okay? But just take note of how he's taking this approach, right? He still stays in his lane. He has a room full of drummers, right? Room full of drummers, of the best drummers. And he's still so secure with his playing that he does not change the way he plays. Remember, drummers, you got the call for a reason, because you play like you. They don't give you the call because they want you to play like somebody else. They want you to play like somebody else, they would call someone else. Play like you. You know what I mean? If they might ask you to give a little bit more, like, oh, play this a little more Stanley-like, cool, that's a stylistic approach during that moment. But they don't want Stanley on the gig, they called you. They want you on the gig, they wouldn't call Stanley, right? Just remember that, drummers. We're going to go back because I want to get into that. But just take note of how he approaches his solo. It's very groove-based. Timbre, colors. Woo! Clean. Notice everyone's still doing this. He's still doing that. Right, then. Wow. Come on, man. Stanley Randolph, ladies and gentlemen. Stanley Randolph. Stanley Randolph. He's the man. Please, please, please go check out Stanley, man. If you're a drummer and you're not hip to Stanley, please, please go check him out on Instagram. I'm not sure if he has YouTube, but I know he has a ton of videos on YouTube of at least of him playing. But please just go check him out, support him. He's a fantastic producer as well. So you will not be disappointed by following this good brother on his journey. Anyway, man, that's it for me. So if you like what I'm doing, definitely make sure you guys drop me a comment, like this video. Comments are most important. It's the only way I can interact with every single one of y'all. And yes, I do respond back to every single comment. It takes me a while, that's a lot, but I don't care. Respond, hit a comment, that way I can respond. That's what I want to say. Anyway, man, if you really want me to react to anything and do a drum breakdown or something, send me the link via Instagram. Just bring the link with you, send it to my DM, and I got you. So that's it for me. JB Crew, I appreciate you.